How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. We've got some seriously spooky video clips for you today, so hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. A hair-raising video uploaded by TikTok user 6997450994005, a healthcare worker, has reignited rumours that this particular hospital is haunted. The footage, captured during a night shift, provides an unsettling look into a disused wing of the hospital, often whispered to be home to supernatural occurrences. In the video, the uploader and several colleagues venture into the old, seemingly abandoned wing.
Are you nervous?
Do you see anything?
Almost immediately, they spot this.
Oh, it's a train.
Luckily, it turns out to be nothing more than a discarded doll.
It's weird. Oh, it's freaky. Let's go.
As they continue to explore, the group discovers a darkened room. Watch what happens.
Oh! The curtain moved!
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. It moved. It moved. It moved. Yes, it did. It did. How do you not see that? Oh, okay!
Watching that again, a curtain seems to move all on its own.
Oh!
Then a walking aid falls over without any apparent cause.
It moved. Yes, it did. It did. How do you not see that? Oh, okay!
Adding to the credibility of this chilling footage, one of the colleagues was also filming the experience on her own phone. This second angle not only corroborates the first piece of footage, but also reveals additional eerie details. As the man enters the dark room, the others hear an unidentifiable noise.
You heard that, right? No.
They then turn and see their colleague running out of the room in terror, right as the walking aid falls over.
How do you not see that? Oh, okay!
The second angle provides clear evidence that no one interfered with the walking aid, dispelling the notion that this could be a mere prank or hoax. The incident captured in this video is not an isolated one. Hospitals, with their history of life, death, and intense emotion, have long been considered hotbeds for paranormal activity. Nurses, doctors, and other healthcare staff often share unsettling stories of unexplained events, especially during night shift. Ghostly apparitions, unaccounted for noises, and objects moving inexplicably are common tales. Given the ongoing rumours and the compelling evidence provided by the video, questions and speculations continue to swirl around this hospital. Could the disused wing truly be haunted? Love to hear your thoughts on this eerie piece of footage in the comments down below.
Oh! The curtain moved!
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. It moved. It moved. It moved. Yes, it did. It did. How do you not see that? Oh, okay!
A bizarre piece of footage has been shared on our subreddit. The video was initially sent via Snapchat by a homeowner who was sitting on her porch when she noticed something unusual. Intrigued, she decided to review her home security footage, and what she found was nothing short of bewildering. Take a look. The sudden appearance of the animal, with no apparent source or cause, has sparked a wave of speculation and debate among our viewers. Users have been quick to share their theories, ranging from video glitches and light refraction to more outlandish suggestions of teleportation or even a glimpse into the supernatural. While skeptics argue that the video could be a result of a camera glitch or a trick of the light, others are fascinated by the possibility of something more unexplainable. The bizarre thing is, the homeowner claims to have seen this in person, which if true, makes this piece of home security footage truly perplexing. This next video on our list was uploaded to the YouTube channel Ghost23. In it, we see an explorer as he's about to begin a trek deep into the Filipino wilderness. He makes his way past waterfalls and dense forests, supposedly in search of the mysterious Encanto, a supernatural being prevalent in Filipino folklore. These mythical creatures are often portrayed as ethereal beings noted for their enchanting beauty and mesmerizing allure, bearing resemblances to humans but exuding an otherworldly charm that sets them apart. They're believed to inhabit natural elements such as large trees, bodies of water, mountains, and the air, living in a parallel realm that coexists with the human world. Encantos are renowned for their ability to bestow gifts, blessings, and good fortune upon humans who show them respect or do them favors. However, they can also bring about misfortune and illness if disrespected or offended. These stories and beliefs about Encantos are deeply woven into the cultural fabric of the Philippines, often serving as cautionary tales to respect nature and the unseen. The explorer's trek eventually leads him to what appears to be a narrow, rocky passage that contains a rushing stream. He cautiously makes his way through, moving towards the light on the other side. Suddenly, he turns his camera and spots something rather unnerving. The mysterious figure stares towards the explorer and seems to usher him closer by waving its hand before disappearing into the dense thicket. The man heads over and takes a look around, but there doesn't seem to be anything there. Seemingly spooked by the encounter, the man begins to trek back the way he came. However, when he reaches a lower clearing, he turns to take another look at the waterfall above. And there, standing above the rushing water, is the mysterious figure once again. So could this figure be the legendary Filipino spirit known as Encanto? Let me know your take on this peculiar incident in the comments down below. TikTok's resident ghost hunter, Win McPix, has surfaced with another hair-raising video that's sending shivers down viewers' spines. Having previously captured purported paranormal activity in his own home, the now popular TikToker was invited to investigate a local restaurant undergoing renovations, with a reputation for ghostly happenings. In the video, Win McPix explores the seemingly ordinary restaurant.
Oh, it's cold right here. It's the other way.
But the atmosphere takes a chilling turn when he ascends to the upper floor. Take a look.
Oh wow, it is really cold right here. What was that?
The camera catches a strange shadow lurking in the corner of the adjacent room.
No.
Clearly rattled, he seems at a loss for what to do next.
Oh, about it.
As if this encounter wasn't freaky enough, there's another small but terrifying detail hiding in the video. At the very beginning, we see the camera holder walk past the kitchen. If you look closely, you can actually see a young child's face peering through the window. With both the shadow figure and the ghostly child's face, the restaurant's haunted reputation seems to be gaining credibility. The question remains, however, is this property genuinely haunted, or are these strange sightings just an elaborate hoax? Only further investigation will tell.
No.
The origin of this next baffling clip is unknown, but this version was reshared on Twitter by user Draven Noctis. Watch what happens. Here it is slowed down. Two women seem to appear out of thin air. This curious sighting has prompted all kinds of wonderful and wacky theories. Everything from time travelers to glitches in the system, even portal hoppers were suggested. While it could well be a trick of perspective, as many viewers suggested, it's likely that this clip will continue to go viral based on its initial puzzling qualities alone. This next video has nothing to do with the paranormal, yet it shows a rather terrifying scene. The startling video was captured in January 2023 and is seen here, uploaded to ABC7's YouTube channel and Loving Malta's Instagram. It shows Caroline Sasaski stepping into her living room in Honolulu, Hawaii, just as a massive boulder comes crashing into her home. The boulder rolled down from a neighbouring hillside, tore through an external cinder block wall, hit the family's car, then hurtled through the living room before ending its rampage in a bedroom. Sasaski revealed to the media that she had only recently moved into the house prior to the incident. I heard the loud boom, and apparently the boulder passed right in front of me. All I heard was the boom and then somebody asking if I was okay, Sasaski told the media. An investigation was immediately launched to ascertain how the boulder managed to penetrate the house. Basically, I'm in shock, Sasaski continued. I refused to look at the video, so I'm not sure how close, but everybody's telling me I'm lucky. God is with me.
God is with me.
Thankfully, no one was injured during this shocking incident.
Boardwalk closed like half an hour ago.
In a bewildering turn of events, TikTok user Jalen Rich has shared a video that adds fuel to the eerie legends surrounding the Santa Cruz Boardwalk, a popular amusement park with a shadowy past. Established in 1907, the Santa Cruz Boardwalk has been an emblem of California's beach culture, its historic giant dipper roller coaster a centerpiece of amusement park nostalgia. However, beneath the veneer of fun, the boardwalk harbors a darker history, marked by a series of tragic incidents that has left an indelible spectral footprint. In Jalen Rich's video, we see the Santa Cruz Boardwalk at nighttime long after the amusement park has closed and all patrons and staff have gone home.
No one's on there, is there? Okay, I totally saw someone in the camera, but I couldn't see them.
Watching that again, not only is it strange that the ride's operating after hours, but if we slow it down and zoom in, you can see what appears to be a person sitting on the ride. However, they appear to vanish.
No one's on there.
This spine-chilling sighting gains more substance when contextualized with the park's history. The Giant Dipper, operational since 1924, has been the scene of at least 4 fatalities. All victims reportedly stood up during the ride, meeting untimely ends as they were thrown off the coaster. The first victim, a 16-year-old boy named Walter Fernald Bryan, died only months after the coaster's debut on September 21, 1924. Bryan was flung forward from the coaster and crushed by the ensuing train. Other fatal accidents followed in 1943, 1958, and 1972, each incident adding a new layer to the ride's haunting reputation. Walter, the first victim, is still believed to reside in the park. Former employees and riders claim to have seen his apparition, typically appearing at night after the park's closure. Witnesses have reported seeing a boy dressed in dated clothing vanish without a trace during the ride. Others have spoken of a tactile haunting, feeling tugs on their sleeves or taps on their shoulders when no one else is around. Adjacent to the roller coaster, a restaurant called Pizza One just near the bumper cars also has its fair share of spectral tales. Around 2012, employees began reporting the so-called barefoot ghost. As the establishment would close for the night, inexplicable bare footprints would appear across freshly mopped floors, contributing to the area's paranormal folklore. Beneath the boardwalk, there's a labyrinth of private tunnels, often cited as a hotbed for spectral activity. Employees have reported sightings of a ghostly young boy, approximately 13, sprinting through the dimly lit underground passages, only to dissolve into nothingness. So could Jalen Rich's footage be tangible evidence that the Santa Cruz Boardwalk really is haunted? Perhaps this is a glimpse at young Walter himself. In an eerily captivating series of recent events, 2 unrelated instances have become interlinked, with chilling echoes of apocalyptic prophecies, sending a ripple of unease through netizens worldwide. The clip shows a man walking through the desert. Despite many versions of this video getting shared across social media, no one seems to know who filmed it. This version was uploaded to Instagram by user Depths of Despair 01. The camera holder has stumbled upon a well in the middle of the desert. After hearing some strange noises coming from deep within, he takes a look. Screams can be heard emanating from the darkness. If you brighten the image up, you can make out what appears to be eyes staring up out of the well. No one knows whether this is a hoax or a genuine find. Given the desert setting, many have made comparisons to the unfolding situation in the Euphrates River region. In recent years, disturbing footage has surfaced from the area that many believe heralds the end of days. The Book of Revelation, a text from the New Testament, states that the depletion of the Euphrates River is an omen of a cataclysmic event, the end of days, a prophecy symbolizing the eradication of humanity. Within the scriptures of Revelation 9:14, it's written that the Euphrates River serves as the prison for 4 angels, destined to be freed in the end times. The Euphrates River, traversing the landscapes of Syria and Iraq, has seen a noticeable reduction in its water levels in recent years. This has been attributed to several environmental factors, including the overuse of water resources, contamination, and the construction of dams, resulting in a drastic decline in the river's flow. The receding waters have revealed a wealth of previously hidden ancient structures, enticing archaeologists to investigate these newly uncovered wonders that have remained concealed underwater for centuries. Footage of these eerie, recently exposed riverbeds have been shared online. A local villager exploring these parched riverbeds recorded a chilling video that was subsequently uploaded to YouTube by a user named Mustafa King Hutchinson. The video captures an unnerving auditory phenomenon. The devout Christian community has interpreted these sounds as the echoes of the imprisoned Euphrates angels, signifying the onset of the apocalypse as they break free from their shackles. The prophecy, detailed in Revelation 9:14, asserts, saying to the sixth angel who had the trumpet, release the four angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates. As interpreted by many, this vision, as conveyed by the presumed author John the Apostle, foretells the end of times, where the four angels, widely believed to be destructive demons due to their imprisonment, will be unleashed upon the world. Given the indisputable reality of the Euphrates River shrinkage, one may wonder if we're on the cusp of this ominous prophecy. Could these demonic entities be on the verge of wreaking havoc upon Earth, symbolizing our impending doom? And what's to be made of the footage down the desert well? Could this be yet more evidence of demonic forces bringing about the end of days? We'll leave that up to you to decide. In December 2017, a group of thrill-seeking women found more than they bargained for during a visit to the infamous Myrtle's Plantation in St. Francisville, Louisiana. Known as one of the nation's most haunted sites, this historic estate often lures adventurers from around the globe, all hoping to experience something supernatural. On this particular day, the women documented their adventure by taking a series of selfies on the property, which, upon closer inspection, reveals an unexpected photobomber. The owner of the plantation later shared the intriguing image to their Facebook page, garnering a lot of attention. Here you can see the women standing in front of a row of windows, but there appears to be an eerie apparition subtly stealing the show. In the back right-hand corner, you can make out what looks like a face. This unexpected presence has sparked debates about its origins. Some believe it may be the face of Chloe, a slave girl reputed to haunt the grounds. Over the years, the specter of Chloe has reportedly shown up in multiple photographs, giving her a notorious status among paranormal enthusiasts. Others, however, propose a less supernatural explanation, that the face is merely a play of light, shadow, or reflections against the window. Regardless of what you believe, the photo surely adds to the chilling allure of the Myrtle's Plantation. Is it an eerie coincidental reflection, or could it be a spectral appearance of Chloe herself? As with many such supernatural claims, the truth remains shrouded in mystery. The Ocean City Boardwalk in New Jersey, known for its long-standing ghost stories, has once again become the center of attention. TikTok user Caddy5374 has recently shared an eerie live photo captured on her iPhone, spooking viewers across the platform. In the early morning hours, around 4:30 AM, the user witnessed a see-through figure moving along the boardwalk. Though she couldn't record a video, she managed to snap several live photos capturing the mysterious white figure drifting through the area. According to the poster, the figure was seen going back and forth for about 30 minutes. The Ocean City Boardwalk's supernatural reputation lends weight to the speculation that this might be something more than just a trick of the light. Patrons of the boardwalk have often reported encounters with a dead-looking sailor dressed in an old-fashioned uniform. It's said that he walks back and forth along the boardwalk in the early hours of the morning. However, when witnesses try and take a closer look, he vanishes into nothing. So could this live photo be a rare glimpse of the infamous sailor that's long been part of local legend? Skeptics may argue that the early morning light, reflections, or even fog could have created the illusion of a ghostly figure. However, the user's detailed observation and the specific pattern of movement captured in the live photo make it hard to dismiss as mere coincidence. Whether a glimpse of the infamous sailor's ghost or an unexplained optical illusion, the footage has undoubtedly added another layer to the enigmatic lore of the Ocean City Boardwalk. Visitors might now find themselves looking over their shoulders a little more often during those late-night strolls. When YouTuber Ann Vickers checked her trail camera in Caledon, Ontario, she noticed that it seemed to have inadvertently captured something rather strange. The poster claims that she was checking her trail cam that had been set off by a raccoon when 9 lights came into view from the right corner of the video. She goes on to note that the area where they rise from has trees behind it 30 foot high, and that there are no roads or flight paths for planes in the area. Trail cameras or game cameras are motion-activated cameras commonly used by wildlife enthusiasts, researchers, and hunters to monitor animal movements in natural settings. While their primary purpose is to capture candid shots of wildlife, they have gained notoriety for occasionally capturing unexpected and inexplicable images. Some of the pictures have been purported to show ghosts, cryptids, or other supernatural entities. We've featured this next image in a previous video. It was captured back in 2019 and uploaded to Reddit by user Native Meraki. The poster noted that the figure seen in the picture couldn't have been one of their neighbours, or even a strange woman walking around as they live in the woods on top of a steep hill. To add even more creepy context to the image, they claimed that the previous owner's ashes were spread on their property. Redditor Typheus Oz shared this photo to the platform, asking the community for help in identifying the black shapes seen in the trail cam near their feeding station. Is it possible that the covert nature of these cameras is providing us with glimpses of beings that are believed to be moving around unseen? Or do these images have a different explanation? In the example of the first video, it certainly does appear to show some sort of strange craft flying through the air. However, we'll throw this one over to you, the viewers, for final judgment. What do you think these trail cameras have been capturing? Let us know your opinions in the comments down below. A viewer of ours, Josephine B, recently sent a rather eerie photograph. The peculiar image, taken back in 2009 on Christmas Day, has since then triggered a lot of unease, curiosity, and speculation. Josephine recounted that she had received an analog fisheye camera for Christmas that year. Excited by her new gift, she spent the entire night capturing the festive moments. Little did she know, one of these seemingly innocuous snapshots would turn out to be something of a paranormal curiosity. Among the developed pictures was an unsettling one taken in the kitchen, featuring her then boyfriend's grandmother and sister sitting on the floor. The photo reveals a strange dark figure. Josephine insists that there was no one standing in that spot when the photo was taken, nor was anyone dressed in such an outfit on Christmas Day. Adding another layer of intrigue, directly on the other side of the wall where this figure allegedly emerged was an altar belonging to her ex's mother, a practicing Wiccan. Moreover, around the time the photo was taken, Josephine was battling addiction and had known 13 people who had passed away just that year. But the strangeness doesn't stop there. Josephine's ex's mother had become embroiled in a police investigation concerning a suspicious death at an old folks apartment complex where her grandmother lived. The deceased neighbour had previously reported that her ex's mother was stalking and harassing her, even though she had been with them at the time of the alleged disturbances. So could all these bizarre and tragic events be somehow linked? Is this inexplicable figure an ominous manifestation connected to the string of misfortunes that were unfolding at the time? Josephine and her family were so perturbed that they consulted a Native American religious figure for insight. Skeptics, however, have dismissed the image as an elaborate hoax or a glitch with the film or camera. Still, the eeriness of the figure, combined with a series of unsettling incidents surrounding it, leaves one with more than a few unanswered questions. A startling video circulating on Reddit and other social media platforms has netizens on the edge of their seats. Shared on Twitter by user Juxility, the footage is from an alarming incident that occurred on January 3rd, 2023, aboard Hainan Airlines flight HU 7603. According to a statement from the airline, an economy passenger erupted into chaos shortly after pushback, sprinting to the front cabin door and causing a significant disturbance. Here's the footage. The flight, scheduled from Beijing Capital International Airport to Shanghai Hongqiao International Airport, was forced to taxi back to the terminal and was ultimately cancelled. A fellow passenger, Yi, recounts the bizarre series of events that unfolded around 9:05 p.m. as the flight prepared for takeoff. A man suddenly bolted from the back of the plane towards the front cabin door, hysterically yelling, "The plane is going to crash. Death is coming." It appears as though he was attempting to open the cabin door before he was restrained. Now, what's particularly strange is the man claims to have been trapped in a time loop. According to the Twitter footage, he exclaims that he's already lived through this scenario 5 times, each ending with the plane crashing and everyone on board dying. Despite his alarming warning, "Everyone who wants to live, get off the plane now," he never specifies the nature of the impending disaster. The Capital Airport's Bureau of Public Security issued a statement on January 4th confirming the incident and subsequent police involvement. The passenger, a 25-year-old man named Ha, was detained for investigation. Preliminary findings indicated an abnormal mental state, leading to his transfer to a medical institution for further examination. As of now, there's been no more updates on this truly bizarre incident. In an eerie chain of events, TikTok user paranormal.vd has posted footage that's been sending chills down the spines of viewers. After suspecting their house was haunted due to a series of inexplicable incidents over the past few months, the homeowner decided to investigate the matter further. Armed with a modified Xbox Kinect SLS camera, a device often utilised by paranormal investigators to detect figures invisible to the naked eye, they set up the camera to record their living room while they were away. Their aim? To catch potential evidence of the supernatural phenomena that they've been experiencing. The footage captured, now circulating rapidly on social media, is nothing short of spine-chilling. The modified Kinect, designed to map out human forms, is seen detecting several mysterious figures moving about the room. Simultaneously, objects within the living room appear to shift positions as if moved by an unseen force. Strikingly, the objects seem to move in correlation with the detected figures, stirring further curiosity and fear among viewers. Could this be the compelling evidence of a haunting the homeowner was seeking? While skeptics may argue for a more practical explanation, believers in the paranormal will find the footage hard to dismiss. This next one, some eerie home security footage uploaded to TikTok by user ZT She says that it was captured inside her brother's home. It appears to show something unsettling happening to the uploader's niece, Kiana. If we zoom in and slow it down, you can see that it looks like something grabs Kiana's leg and begins dragging her. So what do you think's going on here? Perhaps the baby moved herself? Or is there something more sinister at play here? Let me know in the comments down below. A TikTok video that's been making the rounds on social media is causing quite a stir. Uploaded by user elkakui.tv, the clip features a chilling incident from a late night bus ride in India. In the eerie footage, we see the bus driver at the end of his shift urging a woman to disembark. Cloaked under a shroud, her face should be visible, yet all we can see is darkness. Despite the driver's pleas, the woman repeatedly refuses to leave the bus or reveal her face. At one point, the driver says, "Call the police, this lady doesn't have a face," a chilling statement that further amplifies the tension. The incident continues for some time before the authorities are contacted. However, according to reports, when the police finally arrived and inspected the bus, the mysterious woman was nowhere to be found. Adding an extra layer to the mystery, several viewers have claimed that the woman casts no shadow, a detail that's only heightened speculation surrounding the strange incident. The most popular theory being circulated suggests that the faceless woman is a jinn. A jinn, stemming from Islamic mythology, is a supernatural entity that can take different forms and possesses free will. It can be benevolent, neutral, or malevolent. The notion of the faceless woman being a jinn plays into these cultural beliefs, fueling fear, fascination, and endless online discourse. But what exactly is happening in the footage here? Is it an elaborate hoax designed for viral fame? Could it be a disoriented individual in need of help? Or, as many suggest, is it a supernatural encounter with a jinn? With the woman disappearing before the arrival of authorities, we're left with an unsolved mystery that continues to perplex and engage viewers worldwide. TikTok user Perfectly Broken 94 recently shared a video that was meant to be a playful glimpse into what their friend's daughter's toy elf had been up to the night before. However, the seemingly innocent video has captured the attention of viewers for an entirely different reason. Watch. Did you catch it? The eerie figure is difficult to spot at regular speed, but when slowed down, it becomes apparent that something unusual is indeed present in the footage. The uploader wondered whether the figure could be an alien or even a demon, but many commenters quickly identified it as a shadow figure. Shadow figures are a common phenomenon reported in paranormal encounters. They typically appear as dark, human-like silhouettes lacking discernible features and are often associated with a feeling of dread or unease. These mysterious figures are usually spotted in peripheral vision and have been reported in various cultures and throughout history. Some paranormal researchers believe shadow figures to be manifestations of malevolent entities or trapped souls, while skeptics often attribute them to optical illusions, hallucinations, or simple misinterpretations of ordinary shadows. The appearance of a shadow figure in this video has led to intense debate and speculation. Could it indeed be something supernatural, a glimpse of an otherworldly being caught on camera, or is there a more mundane explanation? Love to hear your thoughts on this one down below. A chilling CCTV clip from late Feb 2023 has captured the attention of the internet thanks to a TikTok upload by user JoLo777. The footage originates from Thailand and features a security guard doing his evening rounds. The security officer is in a neighborhood park responding to a reported disturbance. As he communicates on his radio, however, something odd can be seen floating through the trees. The ambiguous figure's ghostly quality has led some TikTok viewers to suggest it might be a sighting of the Sioux, a notorious entity from Thai folklore. The Sioux is described as a nocturnal female spirit, often portrayed as a floating head with internal organs hanging from the neck, which it uses to feed on various items with a particular penchant for blood and raw food. To this day, the security officer has no way of properly explaining what he saw that night, so for now, this bizarre encounter will have to remain a mystery. A viewer of ours, Carol M, has shared a piece of eerie surveillance footage that seems to show something truly odd. The eerie footage originates from an old asylum recently refurbished into a hospital. The viewer didn't specify the location of this property, but it's interesting to know that it said an ancient church and graveyard are just adjacent to this site. Take a look at what's been captured.
Right, okay, this is one of the... What is that? What the hell is going on?
The transparent shapes lack detailed features but possess an undeniable human silhouette, further adding to the uncanny nature of the footage.
Right, okay. This is on one of the CCTV cameras. What the f?
Given the location's history as an asylum and its proximity to a graveyard, some have suggested these apparitions could be spirits of former patients, or even buried individuals still tethered to the realm of the living. So the chilling mystery remains: are these spectral figures evidence of life beyond death, or simply figments of our overactive imaginations? The debate continues.
What the f?
A bone-chilling video shared by TikTok user PG Stories Official has left viewers questioning the age-old belief that children have a heightened sensitivity to paranormal activity. The unsettling footage, captured by a home security camera, has managed to pique interest and incite debates on whether or not children can truly see ghosts. In the footage, a grandmother is seen spending time at home with her grandchild when the eerie episode begins to unfold.
I miss you too. What? What? Who's coming? Who? You see somebody back there? Who? Him?
The child repeatedly points towards the dining room, insisting that there's a man standing there.
He's right in front of you? Yeah. Who is it? Show me him. Go show me him. Give me your hand. Take me to him. Take me to him. Show me. Wait, let me show me. Is he right here?
Although the grandmother initially indulges the child, she eventually becomes unnerved by the recurring claim.
You go back wherever you came from. What's he doing? Come on, you're creeping me out. We're going upstairs. Come on. You're scaring me. We're going upstairs. Yeah, you're scaring me.
Paranormal investigators often theorize that children, due to their innocence and unprejudiced minds, are open to supernatural phenomena. Their perception isn't limited by rational thinking or skepticism, making them more receptive to entities or energies beyond our typical understanding. So could this child truly be seeing a ghost? Is their home a hotbed for supernatural activity? Or is it just an innocent child's imagination playing tricks? Till further evidence comes to light, the answers remain as elusive as the alleged ghostly figure itself.
Wait, let me show me. Is he right here? Yeah. He's in our dining room? Yeah. What are you doing in our dining room, mister?
In a recent post to our Facebook community page, viewer Daniel Outlaw shared a bone-chilling image taken in Doncaster, UK in early July 2023 that left fellow users baffled and slightly unnerved. The eerie photograph originates from a co-worker of Daniel's, a fellow bus driver who had finished his evening shift and decided to snap a few photographs of his empty bus for the night's closure. However, when he later examined the photos, he was taken aback by a disturbing discovery. Despite the bus being completely empty at the time the pictures were taken, one of the images seemingly portrays a young girl occupying a seat on the upper deck. Upon closer inspection, the spectral figure appears to have grey, pallid skin and long black hair. An unsettling image that's fueled speculations and stirred up quite a conversation on our community page. So is it possible that the bus, deserted by the living, was occupied by the spirit of the departed, as some of our viewers have suggested? Or could this just be a carefully orchestrated prank? As with many such mysteries, the jury's still out, leaving us with an uncanny image that continues to both intrigue and spook viewers. This next video, uploaded to Reddit by user Tie-Dye Holly, has captured what might be another EVP. Take a listen. While it is quite hard to make out at first, if you turn the volume up, there is indeed some sort of unusual sound, possibly even a voice. The poster notes that the house was empty at the time the noise was captured, as they had already left for work. They added that they don't want to assume it's a ghost, thinking perhaps it might be some sort of radio interference or even a hack. In an effort to get some answers, they decided to post the clip to Reddit. Some who listened to the sound suggested the camera might be picking up someone's voice from outside the house. Others thought it might be a bird, while others couldn't help but think it could be an eerie, disembodied voice. So what do you think? Take another listen to the audio and let me know your opinions down below. This unsettling pic was shared to Reddit by user Vandascarney69. It's a note someone received after a rather big night. Don't panic, there's paracetamol in the top drawer and bottled water on the side. The bathroom is straight across from you. Where am I? In the spare bedroom of the bouncer you were talking to last night. You weren't in a state to be left alone, you couldn't get in a taxi, and none of your friends were answering the phone. Where's my Phone? It was on the bedside, check under pillow. Tight-fitting jewelry? On the side. Clothing I threw up on? It's in the washing machine, tumble dryer, there's some oversized hoodies in the drawer. What now? Whatever you like, sneak out without a word, follow the road down the hill to the city centre, or stay in bed, there's clean towels on the banister, possibly food in the fridge, a sticker with the Wi-Fi password on it somewhere in the living room, Netflix on the TV, and the dog loves to be played with. It seems the poster empathised with the image, sharing their own experience in the comments. Something similar happened to me 3 years ago. I went out for a drink, I was recovering from a breakup, so I had to distract myself. I went into a bar and started drinking. After that, I don't remember what happened. Everything's blank, but I woke up in a motel room next morning, fully clothed. Only my shoes were missing. My mobile phone was beside the bed. Under it was a folded piece of paper. There were only 3 words on the paper. "You're alright, darling." That just creeped me out. I grabbed my shit and went downstairs. There was a woman at the front desk. I asked her about last night. She said I came home with a family, 2 adults and a kid. I asked for more details, but the woman didn't want to say anything more, so I left. Next day I went to have a medical checkup. The results were fine, I was alright, nothing bad had happened to me. I'm still wondering, who were they? But whoever they were, they're good people. So what do you make of these 2 encounters? Has anything similar happened to you? Let me know in the comments down below. Redditor Beat It Up 420 thinks that their parents' house might be haunted. In this Nest security footage, we see something eerie taking place. Some viewers thought that the shadow might simply belong to someone who's off camera in the other room. However, while replying to a viewer's comment, the poster noted that in the 1950s, a couple owned the house. Tragically, the woman succumbed to health complications and died within the home, and the man met with a fatal accident falling off the back porch. It's uncertain whether these events might be related to the home's history, but the poster adds that they always get an eerie feeling when they go and visit. One viewer in particular believed that the strange dark shape had characteristics that are often associated with shadow figures. It appears to be transparent and moves at a great speed. So what do you think about this one? Does the footage show a paranormal entity caught on camera? Or is there another way to explain the mysterious sighting? Let me know in the comments down below. In an incident that sparked intrigue and speculation, a group of Cuban locals have recorded an unusual phenomenon in the sky over Havana. The footage, shared on YouTube by America TV Miami, shows what initially appears to be a fireball, transforming into what observers describe as a strange ship. The incident, which occurred in late July 2023, begins with the observers focused on a bright object in the sky. As they continue to record, this fireball seems to morph into an unusual object resembling a rotating ship. The news anchors' voices are filled with bewilderment as they speculate about the object's nature. They suggest everything from an extraterrestrial spacecraft to a specialized spy plane, or even highly advanced anti-gravity machines. In a lighter vein, the news presenters humorously comment on what extraterrestrials might think if they were visiting Earth and happened to land in Havana. This sighting comes on the heels of a recent congressional hearing in the United States, where former military officials testified about their experiences with UAPs. During the hearing, witnesses made several claims, including the government's possession of UAPs and the recovery of non-human biologics from crashed UAPs. David Grush, a former US intelligence official, told the panel that he's absolutely certain that the federal government is in possession of UAPs. He also mentioned that he knows of multiple colleagues who were involved in these strange incidents. The hearing also highlighted the need for a safe and transparent reporting process for UAP sightings. Ryan Graves, a former Navy pilot, told the panel that military pilots don't feel adequately briefed on UAPs, which he said leaves them unprepared to respond to a UAP encounter. The Havana sighting and the congressional hearing underscore the growing interest and concern about unexplained aerial phenomena. Whether these incidents are attributable to natural phenomena, advanced technology, or potential extraterrestrial activity remains a subject of debate and investigation. Reddit user Idle Reflection recently took the online community on a spine-chilling journey when they shared a series of photos on the platform. Dated mid-2022, the images captured on a Ring home security camera seem to depict an inexplicable presence that has left viewers scratching their heads and perhaps checking their locks twice. The haunting scene unfolded at a townhome complex which has recently been shadowed by tragedy, including a fatal overdose of a homeless man and a shooting incident in its vicinity. Idle Reflection shared the unsettling occurrence that began as an ordinary late-night scene. Their friend's son had just arrived home after a night out and was struggling with his keys at the front door when an unexpected guest made an appearance on the live security feed. The homeowners, initially tuning in to check on the young man's progress with his keys, soon found themselves alarmed by what seemed to be an unknown figure lurking near their front door. They promptly called the young man, who insisted he was alone and unaware of the eerie presence despite hearing unexplained noises. However, the mystery deepened as the chilling figure was seen moving in real time on the live feed, seemingly looking back and forth, before abruptly turning around and disappearing. This spooky movement contradicted the young man's insistence that he was alone, further raising questions about the identity of the strange figure. Here's an enhanced version of the image. Here you can see the strange figure in more detail. A call for help to explain the eerie apparition has since sparked debate and speculation on Reddit, with theories ranging from the logical to the supernatural. The question, however, remains unanswered. What exactly did the camera capture that fateful night? A peculiar photo shared by Reddit user I'llAdd1589 has become the center of a spirited debate among Redditors, leaving many spooked and a little curious. The photo, originally posted on Facebook by an ex-classmate, showcases an eerie figure captured on camera at a landmark known as Old Stoneface in the Pipestone National Monument, an area steeped in Native American history and adjacent to the Pipestone Cemetery. The picture depicts a strange figure perched atop the rock formation. Given the location, some viewers speculate that it could be the spirit of a Native American boy. Supporting this theory, user John Johns again commented, "I've been there. This picture's at the base of a spire that's about 6 feet from the ledge with a 15-foot drop onto jagged rocks. From what I can remember, it was tradition for young, soon-to-be Sioux warriors to leap to and from the spire." However, the post isn't without its skeptics. The high-quality image led many to dismiss it as a Photoshop trick aimed at gaining internet fame. The debate further intensified when some users defended the photo, arguing that clear images of alleged ghosts are immediately labelled hoaxes, while blurry, low-quality photos are often perceived as genuine. The authenticity of the photo thus remains a contentious topic. Is it an authentic capture of a spectral figure, or just a cleverly edited image intended for clout? The final judgment is left to the viewer's discretion. Here's a quick little one from Reddit user JK Smileyface1. According to the user's post, a fatal motorcycle accident took place a block away from their home. Some weeks later, the user's dogs were barking wildly as though something was outside of their house. Watching the footage captured by their Ring doorbell camera, it seems that something strange may have been caught. A shadowy figure appears to vanish from sight. You can hear the user's dogs barking as though they sense something is off. So could this sighting be linked to the fatal accident that happened just up the road? Watch the footage again and make your own mind up. In an eerie development, a follower of the Facebook group Ghosts of London has shared a pair of images that have sparked intrigue and concern among the community. The images, taken from the homeowner's bedroom security camera, were captured approximately 8 months apart. The commonality between them is both chilling and intriguing. Both photographs show the homeowner sound asleep. However, in each photograph, there appears to be a spectral mist rising from the sleeping homeowner, giving the impression of a ghostly entity. The homeowner, seemingly unperturbed by this phenomenon, has stated, "My bedroom security camera caught these pictures about 8 months apart. I should mention I feel completely safe in my home. I don't think it's a bad entity, neither does my dog." Following the homeowner's comments, the post swiftly went viral. Members of the Facebook group flooded the post with hundreds of comments, a majority expressing their belief that the images could indeed depict a ghostly presence. While some viewers expressed agreement with the homeowner's sentiment that the entity might be benign, others exhibited apprehension, cautioning the homeowner to exercise vigilance. These images have added another layer of mystique to the enigma of the paranormal. Could these photos really be evidence of a ghostly cohabitant? Or is there a more mundane explanation awaiting discovery? Share your theories with one another in the comments down below. A YouTube channel named Wow For Real caused a stir in July of 2014 when it unearthed a peculiar phenomenon on the moon that's left netizens buzzing with theories and explanations. The discovery, pointed out by a viewer named Jasenko, shows something truly odd on the moon's surface. Using these coordinates on Google Earth's moon feature, a striking image emerges as one zooms in. It resembles a figure, with a shape strikingly similar to that of a human, standing eerily on the barren lunar landscape. The figure even appears to cast a shadow, adding an additional layer of realism to this lunar mystery. This peculiar sighting joins a series of recent enigmatic phenomena observed on the moon that have piqued global curiosity. In recent years, moon enthusiasts and researchers alike have reported instances of seemingly artificial structures and unexplained luminosities on our celestial neighbour, creating a buzz in both scientific communities and amongst conspiracy theorists. A notable instance occurred on May 14, 2021, when a video shared by TikTok user Larry Liu took social media by storm. In the footage, 2 anomalous white objects of varying sizes are seen soaring in the vicinity of the moon. This wild sighting has since clocked up more than 50 million views. While some argue these anomalies to be mere optical illusions or quirks of lunar geography, others are quick to propose more otherworldly theories, including the presence of alien life or long-lost human technology. As to what this humanoid figure could be, the theories range from a glitch in Google's imaging system to evidence of extraterrestrial life or clandestine space missions. As the debate continues to swirl, one thing's clear: our celestial neighbour still holds many mysteries that continue to enthrall and confound us. Takuchi Camera is a self-described psychic YouTuber who visits many creepy locations. In this video, he checks out an old, abandoned village somewhere in Japan.
そんなことで廃村になるのかなって。トタンか。トタン踏んだ。
With only his camera's light to guide him, he makes his way through the buildings.
すいません。
As he does so, he attempts to piece together the eerie history of the place and perhaps learn the reason as to why this village is now empty. As he wanders around, each building he enters has trash and debris all over the floor, indicating that it's likely been some time since anyone actually lived here.
あれ?
The YouTuber eventually decides to set up camp. However, he soon leaves the tent when something gets his attention. He films the area outside, but seems unable to catch anything on camera.
ちょっと待って。来てる。いや、来てる。絶対来てる。
Things soon change when he decides to set up a thermal imaging camera just outside of one of the buildings. Take a look at what he's captured.
よし。ほら。なんか来てる。ちょっと待って。なんかおる。
A figure up ahead in the darkness appears to stand up.
ほら、なんかおる。マジ。なんかおるって。
It turns and begins to slowly make its way closer before suddenly running towards the camera. The YouTuber wastes no time in hightailing it out of the area, running off down a dark pathway. The footage then cuts out soon afterwards. So what was the thermal camera able to detect in the abandoned village? Perhaps it was a squatter, one who didn't like their territory invaded by the curious YouTuber. Or did the image show the presence of something a little more mysterious? This YouTuber certainly seems to think so.
来た。ちょっと待って。
Ghosts of London, a popular Facebook page dedicated to supernatural enthusiasts, recently received a submission that sent shivers down the spines of its audience. Dating back to approximately 2010, the eerie photograph was shared by a follower who recounts its chilling tale. About 13 years ago, three friends were enjoying a light-hearted moment, indulging in drinks and laughter. As they posed for a photograph, little did they know the image captured would haunt them for years to come. In the shared image, two women can be seen smiling, completely unaware of the unsettling presence just behind them. To the left of the photo, a peculiar and seemingly transparent shape appears, bearing an uncanny resemblance to a balding older man with deeply set dark eyes. The spectral figure has ignited a flurry of discussions and speculations among the Ghosts of London community. While many believe that the image could potentially be a genuine capture of a ghostly entity, skeptics argue that it might just be a camera malfunction or a glitch. The inherent ambiguity of such images often leaves room for debate, yet one thing's clear: the photograph has undoubtedly struck a chord with those who've seen it. Whether a spectral apparition or a mere technical anomaly, the image serves as a reminder of the mysteries that can sometimes lurk in the most unsuspecting of moments. Our last clip of the day was captured inside the emergency department of a hospital in Medellin, Colombia. The footage was uploaded to TikTok by user Elmore8411.
Estaba amarrado. Qué susto. La niña. Y estaba amarrado. Estaba amarrado.
It looks like the balloon is drifting with purpose.
Dice, pero es que ve, no se va para el techo, eso no se supone que se va para el techo. Mira, va para reanima. Va para reanima.
Its eerie movements have spurred many viewers to say that a ghostly child is responsible.
Mira, mira, se levantó más.
For many years, staff and patrons of this hospital in Medellin have said there's something unusual about the property. Reports of haunting laughter or crying during night shift are a regular occurrence. Some nurses say they've been touched by unseen presences, and darting shadowy figures have been seen throughout the wards. So does this footage finally prove that this hospital is indeed haunted?
Ay, mira, mira, se levantó más.
You'll have to watch this footage again and make your own mind up. Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to follow us on all our socials as well. We've got all those links in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.